Okay, here we are. Are we live? Okay, I think we're live. Hello everyone. Welcome to another 11:11 Mountain Standard Time, Live with Love. It's a pleasure to have you here. I am Love. What are we going to talk about today? I had to move around a little bit because where I had pulled over before, all of a sudden the signal just like dropped. So here we are. This lighting's pretty good, I think. How's everybody doing? Give me some flowers in the chat if you're having a great day, or if you just want to say, hey, how you doing? Wow, look at that. This whole section looks really great right now. What do they say? Objects in mirror may appear bigger than they actually are. It's like what's happening right here. Hello guys. Hey Jeremy outside. Great to have you back. So, what's coming in today? Today, or rather yesterday somewhat, there's been this noticing, this energy of, let me take a moment, okay? Just give me a minute here. Let me feel into it a little bit. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of breath. What came in the other day was an energy of, it was a little bit of confusion. Sorry for the noise, guys. I'm gonna close my windows. It was a little bit of confusion and a little bit of, a little bit of fuck off, as I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a person that that swears. Ever since I was a kid, growing up into teenagedom, I noticed that everybody around me swore a lot. And at the time, I was really into the Bible. Like, I was really into the deepness, like beyond what they told you in their talks or their sermons or whatever you want to call it. I liked to read, and so I read further on, and I was able to interpret more than what was actually being fed to me. And there was a little place in there that said, kind of be aware of your word and what you're putting in your body type things, and how you speak. And so it kind of stuck with me. I'm not great at memorizing scriptures or anything like that, but there were a few points in the Bible, that isn't all complete, by the way, that I was like, yeah, that really resonates with me at the time. Like, I dig that. I dig that whole, like, using a kind tongue, if you will, a kind voice, a kind word, and being able to communicate in a way that is clear and concise, but loving. And swearing for me was not seen as loving, although I'm kind of experimenting with that these days. I'm sending people a couple like, good fucking morning, everybody, and kind of a meditation, right? So that's just a little backstory on why I don't generally swear, which was amazing that this came out of me yesterday, because I had an interaction with someone that is close to me in my life, and I felt myself getting smaller. Does that make sense to you? When you have, like, it wasn't actually like a disagreement necessarily. It was more of a noticing of someone not noticing or not paying attention, or could be like a blowing off, like a whatever is the word that comes to mind, like a whatever kind of thing. And it's like one of those things that, like, you can't do anything about, right? It is what it is another thing. Like, it is what it is. It's not what it is. There is a place of isness that exists. And the place of isness that exists is a silence. It's a clear focus into the heart. It's a centeredness. It's almost a neutrality as well. It's like a not good or bad kind of thing. It's a neutrality. It's an observer type scenario. And I caught myself getting into this place of feeling diminished slightly as this whole like, how would I describe it? What came into my awareness is something I'd heard the previous day, and it was through a meditation, and it had talked about, it was actually like around the 7/7 Syrian portal, right? So somebody was transmitting a message through the Syrians with the Blu-ray, and there was a message that had talked about a part of our personality, and a part of our personality, then close all my windows, a part of our personality is adopted by us from childhood, and this part of our personality wants to diminish us, mute us, and we take on this personality because it's like a thing of safety, right? So I noticed that after this kind of discussion or lack of discussion or lack of clarity with this person, I felt inside, and I was like, wow, like I'm feeling I'm feeling down, like, you know, like someone like takes you down a couple notches or something, and it's not like they're doing it, you're allowing yourself to come down in frequency. So all those people out there that are like, this person sucks my energy, I can't be around them, this and this happens, it's not altogether true, and it's not altogether false. There are people that we will interact with in a day that it will feel like they are drawing something out of us. And really, that's an opportunity to notice, kind of like I did, like, okay, what's going on there? All of a sudden, like, I was feeling all like, woo, and tall, and all of a sudden I'm like, shoo. And what just happened there? And what part of me is allowing myself to go from that, like, I got this feeling, like, boom, to like itty bitty small. And it was all happening within my emotions. And it was a very quick thing. It didn't last very long, because I kind of looked at myself, looked here, and noticed and was like, wow, how did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did that affect me so much that my emotions came in? Like, thought came in about being ignored. Second thought came in about someone not caring about me. Third came in about you could almost call it like, I didn't feel like I was worth this person's time. So those are all thoughts, really, of like the egoic nature. But there's a part of our personality that wants to mute us, wants us to have our voice be quieter in order to keep us safe, wants us to be pleasing to others and have them like us in order to stay safe, in order to avoid confrontation, in order to not make any waves. And so it was then that the fuck you came out. Not to that person, mind you, but to like basically that personality aspect of me that grew some point in childhood is where this originates, and then goes up into teenagehood, and then goes up in our 20s and our 30s, right? And probably so on, right? If we continue to let it, right? That's where many energetic teachings will talk about letting go of the self, or letting go of the personality of the self, because you are more than your personality, right? Whatever you see here, me on YouTube, may come off as a personality, but there's a personality that we create that's kind of a mask, and we kind of create that through our teens because we just don't want to get in trouble, or we want to fit in, right? Or we want to act like we're okay with not fitting in, and then we become all introverted. That was me. So it was a very no, fuck you. Fuck you to my personality that wants to mute me and make me small and make me feel like I'm powerless or I'm a victim, right? So for some reason, somebody needs to hear this message. I was going to get on YouTube Live yesterday, right when it was happening, because I was really feeling it strong. I was on my way to the post office, and here I am. And I got to tell you, I often tell people to soul gaze with yourself in the mirror. So when I looked in the mirror of the rearview mirror over here, and I gave it a little fuck you, I will say that I noticed in my face that I didn't like that. And I don't know if I didn't like the swearing at myself or that I didn't like, I basically paused, corrected myself, and said, yes, I'm saying fuck you to the one that is making my voice go small and me feel powerless. But to you, my soul, my inner child, I love you. And, to every cell in my body, I love you. But to the personality of me that existed way back when, that wants to be like squash and compress and depress me, because I went through many different bouts and versions of depression, never fully going into the depths of depression that I've seen from other people in the last couple of years that have been in my life. It's because I knew what was coming that I never went into there. And I used a lot of poetry, writing, artwork to kind of pull myself out of it. But somewhere out there in TV, YouTube land, somebody needs to hear that and apparently say fuck you to that personality of theirs that keeps going through the same patterns, going through the same motions of picking the wrong people, of staying in the job that they don't want, of allowing like their space to occupy another person that is not expanding with them, but making them feel like they're possibly unwanted or they don't have a say. Gaslighting might be happening. Narcissistic qualities that are stronger than most narcissistic qualities could be happening. Somebody out there today needs to hear that it's okay to say fuck you to that personality. Hello, Adele, how you doing? Oh, great to have you here. So, yeah, my version of how I speak out in the world and how I what seems to be coming through is definitely kind of shifting a little bit. I'm still not condoning using swearing or even other words to, in the prospect of like that whole area of negative polarity where you're putting somebody down, right? I think there's a lot of ways to put someone down besides swearing at them. It all hurts. I'm gonna say, say no to that. But I've seen other times where people are swearing in jest, and it's very lighthearted and it's fun, and I see it in the spiritual community too as well. Sometimes I see it in areas where it doesn't seem quite like it fits with the subject, but anyway, I wanted to bring that fuck you to personalities that diminish you to you guys today. I thank you for being here also. And yeah, I feel like it's a short message today. I don't know if you guys have any questions, but it's a very stand up for yourself. We just had the 4th of July. Stand up for your freedoms, stand up for your liberty, your highest you that you want to be. Stand up for it. And don't let that inner voice that is the mind rule your world. Be the queen of your kingdom, be the king of your kingdom, and just kind of like be like, hey, wait a second. When those thoughts come in, just wait a second. Hold up. What was that? No. We're not playing in that anymore. We're not playing in the smallness. We're not playing in the in the place of, oh, I can't do that. I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough information. You have enough information. You have enough experience. You've probably be watching like years of meditations. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here now, because that was me for years. Meditations and channelings and energetic information, because in my mind, I thought I couldn't talk about this stuff unless I had the right verbiage. Like, I need to use the right kind of words to be able to make sense and come off smart to other people. And it's just not true. Whatever you have to offer the world, there is only one you. It doesn't matter how many different types of people go over the same subject. There is only you. Only you can be you. Only you can bring the energy that people are here for. And people have contracts with us. We have contracts with people as we're growing, as we're going forth and like letting people know what we're offering the world. Sometimes it's here on YouTube. Sometimes it's a simple kindness and hello at a store, in a general interaction, or just like a communing of like two energies that come together. And you can feel when you come together with those people, there's like a resonance going on, right? You can also feel when you don't resonate with the people. But when that click happens, right? When the lock and the key come together and all of a sudden there's this synergy that occurs. Wow, right? And usually that's a contract with another person that has to do with showing that you're supported, showing that you're not alone. We also have contracts with people that in many annoying, beautiful ways, they show up to give us the incentive to move forward or move out. I just had a friend that was like, and I just moved out and I left this space. I haven't left the person, but I've left the space and I'm going to check out an old space. And I seem to be in that place too. There's a lot of people in transition, either through financial or housing or jobs or partners, right? Am I covering all the subjects? There's so much transition happening. And when we don't fight it, when we listen and we allow it, there are these quotes that come in that we are supported. There are these quotes and affirmations that come in our day that could be coming in on your phone. They could be coming up like on a billboard as you drive by, look into your day, have a nice day. I once had this idea, and it was like 8 years ago, that I wanted to take funds and like rent billboards along this trek that I would take somebody to like their place on a morning type excursion, and I wanted to have these billboards that talked to people in traffic and just said, have a nice day. Hey, check out those clouds right now. Hey, smile at the person in traffic to you. Come up with these different sayings that say, today's going to be a great day. And then the next day being like, this is a really great day. And then the next one saying, wow, wait to see the day you're going to have. It's going to be amazing. And just pump up people with those things. And it was funny because as I was having those ideas, there was like a movie coming out, and it kind of was like a Star Wars movie, but basically they used in construction, these construction signs. I don't know who's in charge of putting the sayings like, animals on the mountain and, be aware of what you see on the road. But this person decided to use these construction signs in their place of work as, let the force be with you. And it just continued. Like as you went through construction, there were these nice, powerful sayings that people could relate to, because a lot of people do watch movies and TV, and they just had these fun little tinges, and I was like, oh, that's from that TV show. Oh, that's from that movie. And it was so amazing to just like see how people can bring love into the world in a different way. See how people can evolutionize or alchemize thought, right? The normal thoughts that people would have going on their way to work, on their way to drop off someone at school, right? How can we do that in our jobs How can we do that in our life when you're out there and you're interacting with people? Maybe you're a person that takes phone calls. Can you have general conversation with someone on those phone calls? Can you, bring up to them? Because, people will tell you sometimes, it actually amazes me that when people don't feel well, how much they'll tell you they don't feel well. And it's like, you asked, so they told you, and they're telling the truth. It's like, where can you find a positivity, a light at the end of the dark tunnel to give them when they're feeling that kind of lowness, right? Or just the ability to say, hey, I've been there. You know what I like to do to feel better? This is where I like to try and flop. Yeah, that's what it feels like, flopping. To flop on my high-flying disc, to flip onto my fly-high-ing disc, as Abraham Hicks likes to put it, and switch up your resonance. Like, how to switch up your resonance. It's not about bypassing, but it's about acknowledging what's going on, kind of like my fuck you to my personality. Acknowledge what's going on. I felt my resonance dropping in that day, and then boom, all of a sudden, with that whole like, wait a second, no, backtrack, let's reverse a little bit. How do I really want to feel in this day? And how do I really want to feel now before the mind comes in and wants to tell me how unworthy I am, right? Or how ignored I am, right? Somewhere in my childhood, somewhere throughout like a relationship or somewhere, that came about for me. Maybe it's come about for you. Maybe that sense of unworthiness came and went, or maybe it still comes around, Just say hello, like that friend you haven't seen in a while, like, hello. Yeah, this is awkward. Great to see ya. And on you go, and you continue with life. Hey Adele, how you doing? Becky Joe, great to have you here again. Wow, thanks for being here. Just want to say hello to everybody. Jeremy outside. All right, so that was kind of my short message today, short and sweet. I love all of you guys, and I thank you for your support. If there are other ways you want to support me, you can check out in the description below. Look for my Leap of Faith class coming soon. I'm excited for it, and excited for my website that is on its way. So I will see you guys soon. Join me again, 11:11 Mountain Standard Time, live with love. Hit the notifications, the likes, share this video. It helps me a lot. I really appreciate it. And we will meet each other soon, right? As always, we are one heart, one light, one co-creation. And I look forward to hearing a lot from all of you as I move forward with my one co-creation. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you.